Today we are going to turn this into some homemade sunflower seeds, obviously using some grown sunflowers. So let's obviously find some sunflowers in this little patch. And as you can see with Mr. Bentley, these sunflowers are obviously not really big, maybe not even a foot tall. So we're definitely gonna collect maybe about 3 or 4 heads, maybe 6, because we already got a few heads drying at the house. So like this, obviously I'm just gonna take the ones that are most dying, and then I'm just gonna snip them, and just like that. Alright, don't mind the sunflower mess, but as you can see, as of today, this is all what we collected. I will probably collect more tomorrow, but basically you just want to let these air dry outside overnight, so the actual, like, I guess petals can actually like come out easier instead of like having to force them like I am right now. But hopefully tomorrow I should just easily just escape them off. As you can tell, the seeds are pretty tiny. Let me try to zoom in. Yeah, as you can tell with focusing the camera, obviously this head didn't really produce many seeds in the middle as a typical sunflower, but I don't know why I'm about to do this. Probably gonna regret this for the video, but I'm just gonna see what this raw wild sunflower tastes like. So hopefully it's decently good. It's a little sweet, kind of a little bitter, but right there's the actual sunflower seed. So yeah, it's decently good, but let's see how good it is tomorrow. Alright, so now it's the next day, so now we can actually take our seeds and just rub them off, and as you can see, they're somewhat falling. I might just have to do this by hand. Alright, so before we actually roast them, we have to let them cook in some salt water. Alright guys, back in the kitchen. So once you have your water boiled, then you can dump your seeds in, and then we're gonna have to wait for an hour for them to like replump again, since these are supposed to be dry. I don't know how accurate they are, but I'll see you in an hour. Alright, so now we're just gonna take our sunflower seeds and just dump them into the sink, and then it doesn't smell too bad. It doesn't really have a odor, surprisingly. So that's all of our little seeds. So now we're just gonna put them on this hip towel. Basically just, well, I thought this was all of the seeds for a second. I was gonna be a little scared. But yeah, it doesn't really smell at all. It doesn't have a odor, since these has been in the wild, so kind of surprised on that. So we're just gonna paper towel these for a few, get them back to dryness, and then put them in the oven. Let me just scoop all of this. Let's actually test taste one before, so we have like a compares. All right, here we go. As you can see, they are pretty soft now, so I guess the water did help them. And there's our little sunflower. I think I might have added a little too much salt, because it's definitely a little salty, but it's pretty good. So let's just put this like that, and then set our, that's really salty now. Oops. So we're just gonna do that and then switch. Alright, so now we're just gonna put these in our little pan at 325 for about 20 to 30 minutes at most, just to check on them. But yeah, some of them are a little mushy, but that's just because they haven't been roasted yet, obviously. So I'll come back after, put these in the oven. Alright, so now we're just gonna, I guess, flavor these up now. So we're just gonna add a little bit of some oil, and then classic salt, and mix these up in the oil. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point forward. Just kind of whatever my mind feels like doing. Alright, so we got that. And that's a pretty good sunflower. Alright, so as you can see from those really simple steps in this video, it was pretty easy than expected to make those sunflower seeds. So if you ever want to, instead of save your seeds, just make some more sunflower seeds. So, I mean, roast them and then eat them, not make some more. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Keep on growing.